Jesus' last prayer in John 17, he prayed that we would be one, right? Even as he and the Father are one. So he was praying for unity, and at tremendous cost, he was headed to the cross, right? So at tremendous cost, he's welcoming us into the unity shared by the Trinity. He's saying, be one. And I think that is what is being a little bit tested right now, and is that unity, that real unity. Now, we all know that God didn't send a virus. That's not how he works, right? But we know that he will turn all things together for good to those who love him. So in this season, what the enemy meant for evil, again, God will turn it around. And so what that means for me, just what you said, is I'm looking in. I go, where have I been in disunity with people? Right? The people that Jesus went to the cross for. Where have I been in disunity? Where have I tolerated disunity? Because I think to tolerate disunity is to be at odds with the purpose of God on planet Earth right now. And so you just think about it. And what I see, even in social media or on some television, what I feel is being exposed is that disunity, because we're all feeling a similar thing. So there is this weird kind of unity that we could have. And so the people who are, attacking or creating disunity, it's like they're being exposed a little bit, on a big scale. But I mean, whether it's political or whatever, it's like where there's disunity, it's becoming very obvious. And so it just makes me go, I can't control all of that, but I can control me, like the people that God's put in my life. Am I making decisions to build unity, or am I trying to force my way? And, Alex, you mentioned, marriage is like, good Lord, I had to call a friend. I mean, here we are being honest in front of God and everybody watching. I had to call a friend and go, okay, I need you to remind me that divorce is probably not a good idea and murder's against the law, because this is really hard right now, right? You're in home 24/7, and it's all coming out. And so I realized there's a disunity there, right? So that we've had to have forgiving conversations. And I mean, I know all of you are perfect, but I'm not. So I had to have that, like, will you forgive me for thinking that or acting like that? And then I've had to do that with some friends too, right? Just go, I shouldn't have said it that way. I was processing an emotion and I let my words get ahead of my brain. And so unlike Dee Dee, who doesn't want to have to apologize because she never sins, I had to, apologize and have that conversation. And so, but I just think if we keep in mind that the goal, right, the goal is unity. So then what can we do to help create that? And, I think that there are people right now I know who are like, well, this friend causes me so much stress, I'm just going to, ghost them, not engage. And, I just don't think that's right. Now, you don't have to engage, but you can put a boundary. Boundaries are healthy. So put a boundary, like, you know what, the situation we're in right now, I just can't actually have this conversation. So I'll talk to you another time. But just to ghost them, to just not engage, I just don't think that that's the healthy way to do it. But boundaries are very healthy. I remember this counselor saying to us, she said, in this time, what seems to be happening is boundaries are collapsing, right? Because you're not going to work, kids aren't going to school, you're all together. So creating boundaries is important, but the goal is unity. And so for me, I'm just looking for ways to even resolve conflict and still have unity at the end.
Hi everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe today and you'll never miss a new upload. Thanks for being a part of our Better Together community.